Wow, just wow. What we witnessed in the Judiciary Committee hearing today was explosive. Senator John Kennedy didn't hold back as he confronted Professor Wong over her extreme immigration views that could shock any American who believes in secure borders. This was a showdown you have to see to believe. Stick around because we're breaking it all down right here on Capitol Conservatives. Let's get straight into it. Senator Kennedy pressed Professor Wong on her ties to the California Immigrant Policy Center, a group that claims America's immigration system is built on white supremacy and must be dismantled. When Kennedy confronted her with direct quotes from their website, Wong claimed she wasn't aware of the statement. But here's the kicker, she's on their board. Was she lying then, or lying now? You decide.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank to all the members of our panel for being here today. Ms. Nobles, I'm sorry. I don't have a daughter. I have a son. If what happened to your daughter happened to my son, I don't know if I could ever recover. I don't know why bad things happen to good people. If I make it to heaven, I'm going to ask. I'm just sorry. I don't know anybody in the United States Senate who has worked harder to implement and control, well, let me amend that, to implement an immigration policy that looks like somebody designed it on purpose than Senator John Cornyn. The problem we've had in the last 3 years is that except until recently, when it became a political issue, President Biden just didn't care. And sometimes when a person acts like he doesn't care, it's not an act. And that's why we have way more Professor Wong than 60,000 minors, many of whom are being trafficked, sexually trafficked today in our country. And I suspect you know that. Professor Wong, you're a professor from California, is that right?
Yes.
And you were invited here as an expert today by our Democratic colleagues?
Yes.
Okay. You're on the board of directors of the California Immigrant Policy Center, is that right?
Yes, it is.
And I'm looking at your website. You and the center believe, I want to quote, that's okay. According to you and the center, quote, the immigration enforcement system is built on white supremacy, economic exploitation, and criminalization, and must be dismantled, end quote. Is that correct?
I'm not aware of that statement.
Here it is, right from your website, and you're on the board of directors. Do you believe that our immigration system is built on white supremacy?
No, sir.
Well, you said it, Professor. Now, did you lie here, or are you lying to us today?
No, I did not write that statement. That I'm on the board of directors of an organization called the California Immigrant Policy Center that advocates for legislative changes in the state of California to improve the lives of immigrants. I'm not aware of that statement.
Well, you ought to go look at your website.
Are you talking about my personal website?
I'm talking about the California Immigrant Policy Center.
Yes, I'm not aware of that statement on the
board
California
you sit.
Immigrant Policy Center's website.
That the immigration enforcement system in America today is, quote, built on white supremacy.
That's not my statement.
Yes, it is.
That's not my statement.
You're on the board. It's built on economic exploitation, and it's built on criminalization, and it must be dismantled.
But it gets worse. The California Immigrant Policy Center also advocates pushing ICE out of communities. Kennedy didn't hold back, connecting this radical stance to the tragic consequences of open borders, like the victims of MS-13 and human trafficking. When Wong tried to dodge, Kennedy fired back, is getting rid of ICE your answer to stopping young women from being raped and murdered? Mick, drop.
You also say, you in the center, that you want to, quote, strategically push ICE out of our communities across California, end quote. Wow.
So an extensive body of research shows that interior immigration enforcement, to the extent that ICE partners with local police, has chilling effects across immigrant communities and their families.
Did you listen to Ms. Noble's testimony?
Yes, I did, with great concern.
Yeah.
This isn't just a heated hearing, it's a wake-up call. If far-left activists like Wong get their way, our borders vanish, enforcement collapses, and criminals win. Meanwhile, Biden's team ignored the crisis for 3 years until it became a political liability. Kennedy nailed it. When someone acts like they don't care, sometimes it's not an act. President Biden just didn't care.
You think getting rid of ICE is going to help young women not be raped and murdered by MS-13 gang members? Is that your answer to
No, that's
bringing
not.
justice to Mrs. Noble's daughter? Is to
No.
call her a white supremacist and say that she believes in economically exploiting people?
No, that's not. You are attributing a statement to me that I did not make.
Yes, sir, you did. It's on your website.
This hearing exposes the left's playbook smear law enforcement, erase borders, and silence dissent. But Americans aren't buying it. We need leaders who'll fight back, not professors who blame white supremacy for wanting secure borders. If you're tired of these radical agendas, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're just getting started on Capitol Conservatives.
Time has expired, Senator. I think it's inappropriate to call people liars in this hearing. I hope that we'll be very careful. The witnesses are under oath, and to say that they are lying is to accuse them of something close to a crime. And I think that term should be carefully used.
Well, can I respond to that, Mr. Chairman?
When you get your, I'm going to recognize Senator Blackburn because I should have recognized her before you, and she has to go, and we have several others waiting. Senator Blackburn.
Folks, this was a defining moment. Kennedy exposed the extreme ideology driving the open borders lobby, and they hate being called out. Share this video, sound off in the comments, and demand accountability. This is Capitol Conservatives signing off. Stay vigilant.